I don't know if I can follow that, but I'm going to try. The scripture that I want to read, and it's amazing how what God just did tonight. But in John 8:31-32, as my dear brother just read, it says, if you hold to my teaching, you are really my disciples. Then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. All right. So this is what I got from tonight. This is Christian education, right? This is my recap from tonight before I go into this. Sister Renee said she's learned how to show her gifts. Followed by Sister Dawn that's talking about practicing faith, and what I got from that was practice makes relationship. Followed by Sister Jean that said, love brings unity. But the word that stuck out to me in her speech was instruction. Then Sister D followed up with the fruits of the Spirit. And we just heard how Brother Eric read about much fruit. And that's the fruit that the Lord is talking about. But the word that I heard was listen. Then I heard Sister Henrietta, and you already got it, talks about who we are and what we are in Christ. And all of that is what we're doing tonight. If you hold to my teachings, you are really my disciples. Master Life class, one of the things that they said, Willie said was, Master Life encouraged you not to stand still in your life in Christ, but to move forward. And the desire that I see tonight that all of us did in moving forward in this walk of life is to get closer to God. One of the things that Eric said was about the 6 things that we're learning. And if we think about everything that I just said, that's what we're all doing. But this one class out spending time with the Master. Live in his word. And one of the things that we did in our class, Chef said, living in the word. That the whole time we was talking about living the word, but he kept saying living in the word. And then they finally said, well, it says live in the word, but it's still living in the word. And then it talks about pray and faith, and Sister Henrietta wrapped that up real well, talking about faith in action. Fellowship with believers, and that's what we're all doing here tonight, is fellowshipping with each other, encouraging each other, and helping each other. Witnessing to the world. Sister D's example of witnessing to the world was a great example that when she thought she was being defeated, she was still doing what the Lord was telling her to do. If you hold to my teaching, you are my disciples. And last but not least, minister to others. And that's what we're doing tonight, minister to each other. Ain't God good? Ain't God good? One of the things that we had to do in our first class was to make a discipleship covenant. And that was with God and with our neighbor. And some of the things that was discussed, it's a few of them that was significant to me. And that was acknowledging Jesus Christ every day. Every day. To spend time with him and doing our assignments. We all get busy. We all have a life. But it says to spend time doing our assignments, all of our assignments. To pick a specific time for quiet time. Not for it to be 3 o'clock today, 6 o'clock tomorrow, but to pick a specific time to spend with the Lord every day. To pray daily for our group. And the one that stood out the most to me is to become a discipler of others as God gives opportunities. And that's what each one of us just did tonight. He gave each one of us an opportunity to share what we have learned in our classes, but to also talk about our own experiences and what we got out of it. And that's what Master Life has done for me. I told Minister Layton earlier on, I was like, oh my God, I didn't realize what this class is going to do for me. I was like, this class has helped me in so many different areas. that I didn't even realize was there. The transformation that's taking place in the brotherhood, in the sisterhood of us just being able to talk freely. Even in the place of not being sure of where you are or what's being said, that you're not even worried about being judged. Because you can get up here and worry about how people view you, but we're in a room and it's free. But his word says, if you hold to my teachings, you are really my disciples. Then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. The truth will set you free. So the three things that I believe that came out of this class for me that is important is the quiet time, memorizing scriptures, and consistency. Memorizing scriptures, we can think of different scriptures, but they come in handy when you having a conversation and the Lord gives you discernment in a situation. So the more you stay in his word, the more you spend time with him, the more these words that you're reading become a part of your life. So when someone is in need, the Lord will give you opportunity to be his disciple. And I believe that that is the most important part of what I have gotten out of this class.